How we doing, guys? Welcome to DT's Daily. Now, on today's show, we're going to take a look back at the games last night in the Europa League. Plenty of goals, plenty of drama, and most definitely, plenty of talking points.
I represent my fucking self.
How we doing, guys? Welcome to DT's Daily. That's right.
So, of course, last night was the proper European competition, the Europa League. It was the second legs of the quarter-final, and it's getting very, very close now. This is where the Europa League has a proper European feel to it. In terms of the teams left, in terms of what's at stake, I can pronounce all the names of these teams. It's getting to that point. And there were some really good second legs in there as well. And first one, Manchester United against Granada. Tie was already over from the first leg, to be honest with y'all. 2-0 from the first leg, 2-0 in the second leg. This was the easiest of the games that Manchester United could have picked. And I think anybody, looking at their pathway to a possible final would have said that, in terms of this, they would have been happy. But, they're going to have to work really hard in the semi-final to, make that final in Poland. And, they'll be really happy with their evening's work. It's sometimes difficult when you've got a very comfortable first leg lead to raise the levels and to pick things up a bit. And Cavani got the first goal in the opening 6 minutes, and that killed the tie if there was any doubt in the first place, which there wasn't. And then an own goal towards the end sealed it. And like I said, it was a very, very clear and easy pathway for Manchester United in the quarterfinals. Now they will be playing Roma in the semi-final. This game finished 1-1 with Ajax. Roma go through 3-2 on aggregate, and it was that away performance from Roma that obviously done the job for them last week. But this is going to be a really, really difficult tie for Manchester United. When you look at the players that Roma have at their disposal, and they've got some seriously talented players. Of course, there is the possibility of Mkhitaryan, former Manchester United player, former Europa League winner with Manchester United, going back to haunt them, and he's having a great time at Roma since he left Arsenal. Edin Dzeko as well, there's a player. They've got a strong squad, a really, really strong squad. Now, looking at the statistics of this game as well against Ajax, it looks like a bit of a feisty affair, to be honest with you. Roma picked up 5 yellow cards and Ajax picked up 2. And when you look at the yellow cards, 4 of them were from the 67th minute of the game. It's a bit mad, isn't it, when you look at that? But yeah, listen, and ironically as well, the officials for this game were the English officials, Anthony Taylor, and the likes of Stuart Atwell on VAR, and assistant VAR Paul Tierney. Oh, if there's one bonus to being in the European competition, it's that we're not actually going to have an English referee dealing with us. Thank goodness for that. But like I said, Manchester United, they're going to have a tough one in this semi-final to get through. I don't actually know which way the legs are in the semi-final for Manchester United, whether they play home or away first. So maybe someone can let me know in the comment section. But yeah, I think the big thing with Manchester United as well is this issue they have with semi-finals. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in particular, he's got an awful record in semi-finals. Now, they will want to go one better. And Yeah, it's going to be tough. I don't know what to call with that one. I think Manchester United's away form is superb. And that's why I'd be interested to see whether it's away first or second. But Roma, they're a tough side to beat, man. Real tough side. And it's just going to be a really interesting game. Really interesting game. And I look forward to seeing what happens in that one. The other semi-final was Villarreal, and they won 2-1 against Dinamo Zagreb, and that's a 3-1 win for them. Unai Emery is in the semi-final of the Europa League, another European semi-final for Unai Emery. His record in this competition is absolutely phenomenal, apart from when he managed Arsenal and got us absolutely humiliated in the final. But yeah, of course, what that does do, yes, is set up the semi-final against Arsenal. Mikel Arteta versus Unai Emery. Oh, mate. It's like, oh, really? It's just going to be one hell of a semi-final. Arsenal were absolutely unbelievable against Slavia Prague. 3 goals in 6 minutes. And there was one disallowed as well. And it was a very, very comfortable 4-0 win in Prague for Arsenal. That should have probably been the scoreline from the first leg, to be honest with you. And given the pressures and given the issues, going into this game and everything else, that's an unreal win. Unreal. Massive performance from the players. Team selection was absolutely spot on from Mikel Arteta. And I'm more than happy. Going into the semi-final, I don't think that there would be... The best way of wording it would be like, when you look at Villarreal, would there be a real, worry about Villarreal if Unai Emery was not the manager? That's where I think the concerns come from, because he used to be Arsenal manager. You never know how that may go, everything else. Now, when you look at Villarreal in La Liga, I've just quickly got the table up. They sit 7th in La Liga. On 46 points. Now, they are 1 point away from those European places, which will be the Europa League. But they are a good 16 points or so, I think that is, away from the Champions League spots. They've played 30 games. And this is a big telling sign here. This is staggering. Of those 30 games, they've only won 11. They've drawn 13 games and they've lost 6. Scored 43 and conceded 33. So it's going to be a very, very interesting game. Lost their last couple of games in La Liga. And like I said, normally you would look at that and you would say, no, I'm not really worried. It's not Barcelona. It's not Real Madrid. It's not Atletico Madrid. It's not even Sevilla. So you're looking at it and you're thinking, nah, why should we be worried? You look at Real Sociedad, for example. That's who Manchester United knocked out in the last round. And they sit 5th. And they were abysmal against Manchester United. Honestly, if it wasn't for the Unai Emery factor, I don't think anyone would be worried, to be honest with you. We need to go into this with the same mindset that we went into this game against Slavia Prague, and then we'll absolutely annihilate them. But it's going to be such an interesting game. Of course, with this one, we play away first and we play it at the Emirates second. We have to get a big result out in Spain. We have to get a big result. Get away goals. A minimum 2 away goals. And of course, the last time we played Villarreal in a semi-final was in 2006. So, yeah, we'll wait and see what happens. But Unai Emery, Mikel Arteta. It's just going to be such an emotional 2 games, man. But it is what it is, and it's a big, big opportunity for a European final. It could be Mikel Arteta's second final in a season and a half, despite the issues in the Premier League, which are mammoth. And don't get me wrong, we're not disguising that. But if he was to take Arsenal to 2 finals in a year and a half, that would be some feat. You've got to ultimately go and win it, but credit where it's due with that. That's a real good one. But yeah, we've still got to get there first. But there we go. That is it for today's DT's Daily. As usual, let me know in the comment section what you think about today's topics. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button, smash a like on this video, and I will see you lot soon. I'm out of here.